Hello, my profitable traders. Today we're going to be talking about the trader's duality, or the psychological spiral as mainstream knows it. If you don't know what a psychological spiral is, it is basically a psychological term of the two spirals. It's either ascending or it's descending. So there is some point in your life which is here. Right, I'm going to use the charts to explain this. I'm a trader, so I'm going to use the charts. Let's say you are here, right? Okay. This is 9:30 market open. 9:30 a.m. Okay. This is 9:30 market open. Let me make it a little bit bigger. There we go. 9:30 market open. So 9:30 New York City time, market opens, and you're about to take a trade. So let's say you have a bias. For example, let's say you had a bias somewhere here, right? This is not 9:30, but let's say you had a bias for longs, right? So you take something like this. You take this, stops here, take a profit there. You lose this trade automatically, right? So it goes out of the line, you lose it. This happens in around, what's this? There we go. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. This happens at 9:42. So let's say you get stopped at 9:42. You get stopped there. This is the time you get stopped. And what do you notice? Greed, pride, sloth, all the laziness, hatred, all the sins. If you have bad psychology, if your psychology is not in the game, and if you don't know how to act, and if you can't see why you lost, right? If you can't see it, you're going on this spiral. If you have bad psychology, once again, let me see if I can find an emoji that's, I guess I can't find it. Nope, not here. Nothing. Okay, well, I can use this. Let's say this is your head, it's your brain, this is you. And your brain starts to associate itself with these sins and with these psychological distresses, such as overtrading, revenge trading, FOMO chasing, impulsive trades, lack of plan, poor risk management, oversizing, tilt. All of this you are experiencing right now. If you have bad psychology, you're going to go on a descending spiral. Now, let's look at it from a different perspective. This is 9:30 market open. Let's say somebody else took a trade right at the same time, but he took what? He took a short, and he won the trade. Okay? Let's just look at it like this. So you lost. Let's say somebody took a short right over here, and he won. Okay? Let's just say this. What do you notice? That person is going to go on a path of only positive traits, spiritually and psychologically. So, for example, you have good risk management, capital preservation, you want trade, good quality setups, A+, focus, adaptability, probability, all of this, backtesting. You started backtesting more, even if you win. So all of this, you or somebody else, let's say this is you, let's say this is somebody else. Somebody else wins a trade and he goes upon a ascendance path. So instead of going down, he goes up. He's in an uptrend. And you are in a downtrend. This is you right here. Why does this happen? Because you are tying this moment, 9:30 a.m., as a point in time whether you either make money or you lose money. Okay? So when you lose money, you automatically think it is bad. You did something wrong, and your primitive brain jumps in, your animal brain from the Stone Age jumps in and says, hey, I did something wrong. I did something wrong. Either, oops, where's the arrow? There it is. I did something wrong here. So that means I'm greedy, I'm prideful, I'm FOMOing, I'm chasing, all of this. You're tying yourself to this. Instead of hopping off the charts or reevaluating yourself and thinking towards this. So let's make an example where you lose and you start thinking towards the ascending path. There we go. So this is a point in time where you lose. Let me go ahead and copy everything down here for you. Okay. 30, there we go. It's gonna move. There it is. This is you right here. This is 9:30. And you say you take a loss. The same loss. It's not like it's something else. The loss is still the same. You took the same long. Whoops. Come on. There we go. You took the same long right here. I mean the same short right over here. So now you're in a loss. You look at your P&L and you see red. But then you automatically have to go to these feelings. So your feelings of the brain need to be towards this, towards the ascendance. If you are not towards the ascendance, when you win, when you get break even, when you lose, you will go on a descending path. There is no middle ground. Unless you don't take a trade at all, then you probably will just remain in this 50% range, in this Fibonacci retracement. Okay, you're going to remain at that 50%. But, oops, sorry about that. But when you lose, let me get a better arrow here. When you lose, you need to be tying yourself to this. Do you have a proper position size? Was that a high quality setup? Was the market structure good? Trend alignment. Are you trending with the overall higher time frame narrative? You have to look at all of this. And then all of this, you need to be aware. Your mindset needs to be in place. Clarity, confidence, discipline, forgiveness. You need to forgive yourself for taking that. You need to have gratitude, humility, self-control, love, joy. You need to have all of this. When you lose, if you don't have all of this, you're going to go on this. All of these traits right over here, you will attend and you will have if you don't go upon here when you lose. And if you say you're going to stay in the middle, you're going to lie to yourself. You're going to lie to yourself. Even when you have walkouts, it doesn't matter. It is what happens at the end of the day. Not at the end of the trading day. At the end of the day, you need to carry this out outside of trading. This is not just trading. This is overall life advice. If you lose, you might not go extremely low on the descending spiral, but you will start going that way throughout the day, and you will end up in fear and ignorance, laziness, and be gone. And you'll be here. And it is very hard to get up back here. So how about instead of going here, you start by forgiving yourself, finding your purpose, clarity, realizing that this is a part of the path. If you are not experiencing these losses, or even these wins, you're not on the path. You need to take those losses, unless somebody else is going to take those losses. And then they're going to learn, and you're not. So once again, I want you to understand that this is the way that you need to be thinking. This is the way. Oh. Sorry about that. This is the way that you need to be thinking. Nothing will come out. I'm telling you guys, it is going to be a long fucking video. I'll literally break this down point by point. But you cannot go this way. You can't. Even if it's a simple loss and you don't have the protocol to change it here throughout the day, you're going to end up the same position tomorrow. You're going to end up in the same position. It is not just a 1 minute, an hourly, or a daily time frame. It is a lifetime frame. I hope you understand this. This is not just for 1 hour after you trade. No, this is for the whole day. And then those days will create more and more and more and more and more and more bad days. And you will become a quitter. And you will fail because you will quit. Because you do not understand how to get out of the spiral. Because you think losses are bad. Because you think this is bad, this is bad. You see the red P&L, exactly. What does red symbolize? Red symbolizes lack. It symbolizes envy. It symbolizes blood, jealousy, insecurity, fear, doubt, laziness, ignorance, hatred. This is all that red symbolizes. All of these low vibrational colors. That's why I recommend you changing your colors like I have. Changing to white and black, purple and black, white and purple, whatever, blue, now green. Even green is a good color, but still, green and black. No red in your shit. Red is bad for you. Red is the worst color you can possibly have because it will unconsciously automate your unconscious mind, and you will get bad thoughts in your brain that you don't know how to trade. So once again, I want to summarize what I have just said here. Okay? You can be one of these three individuals. There's only three outcomes here. You can either be this individual who wins a trade and naturally goes on to achieve this higher state of ascendance and higher state of self, the psychological self and the trading self. You can find love, joy, peace, patience, awareness. All of this you will find, okay, when you win. Now, let's look at this guy. You who lose. You probably clicked on this video because you lost and you went on a spiral, you revenge traded, blew an account. I know how it feels because I used to do the same thing. And by the way, I revenge traded literally a few days ago, before I started this YouTube channel. This channel is literally made for me not to be a hypocrite and to follow what I preach. So once again, when you lose and you go upon this right over here, you can maybe start overeating. You can maybe be arrogant, impatient, doubtful, fearful, have insecurity, jealousy, hatred. You can have all of this. Be hateful, be lazy, be ignorant. All of this. You can have this. And you can go on the spiral any day if you don't have your ego and you don't have yourself in check. Because you can be this guy. You can take the same trade, you can lose, but you can be this guy who is taking a trade right over here, took a trade, lost, but he's on the ascendant spiral. He has the momentum. It's like an airplane. Let me see if there's an airplane. If it has an airplane, I'm taking an airplane and putting it on here. A rocket. There we go. Rocket is even better. Rocket. Let's say this is the atmosphere. Okay? This is the atmosphere line. And then this is the planet. Let me draw the planet. That's the planet right here. I know it's terrible. I know, guys. I know it doesn't look good. But let's say this is the planet, right? It is not going to go through this atmosphere and then just go down. No, it keeps going forward. It's breaking layer after layer after layer until it achieves nothingness. You need to be like this rocket. You need to be like this. You can't be like this, right? And then you go down. Oh, no, oh, something happened. I lost. Fuck it. I'm going to blow my account. Oh, I lost. I'm going to quit. Oh, I lost. I'm going to do something. Oh, I lost. Oh, I lost. And you go down. And you go down. And you go down. And you go down. A real winner, when he loses, goes like this. Oh, I lost. I'm gonna keep going. Oh, I lost. Journal, keep going. Oh, I lost. No emotion, keep going. This is what you need to be. Now, I'm not saying you can't have emotions. Of course, you will have bad emotions when you lose. It's not like you're gonna have good emotions. But you need to override them. Once again, you need to override and start thinking. And this. Realize that trading is teaching you all of this. It is not just making you money. It is teaching you a psychological and a spiritual self of ascendance or descendance. So to finish this video off, you can choose whichever path you want when you take a losing or a winning trade. You can trade with ascendance, and you can continue your day with ascendance and have a good day afterwards and override yourself and have a winning day after. Or you can go on this ascendance path where you're going to be on a losing streak because you can't get your mind out of it. And that's it. It's either you or nobody else. It's either you choose or nobody. There you go. You choose where you want to go. Do you want to go to ascendance? Then after you lose, you need to be thinking as if it's a win. Okay, you lost, so what? It's fake money. It's not real money. It's fake. It doesn't exist. Money, even if it was physical cash, it is fake. It doesn't exist. It's not even tied to gold. It doesn't have any value to it. It's fake. We live in a simulation, dude. Why are you worrying about some fucking made-up concept? Stop worrying. When you stop worrying, you stop thinking about it, that's when you will get it. So stop worrying. Stop being in this descendance and a lack. Stop being in hell. I call this hell. Let me put on text. Make it. Here you go. Make it red, because that's what hell is. It's low frequency. This is hell, and that is heaven. You choose where you want to be. Okay? Heaven. Okay, now we got this. Now heaven is going to be purple. Oops. Now you choose where you want to be. Do you want to be in hell, or do you want to be in heaven? Do you want your life to be hell? You can go ahead and do your own shit. You can go ahead and do the shit that you constantly were doing. You can go ahead and do this. Nobody's stopping you. But you will constantly be here. If you start thinking bad about yourself and thinking bad about your trading, you will end up. You will be burnt out. It is that simple to get burnt out. One simple, even small loss can send you on this path, because that's what I have done in the past. And I know what I'm talking about, because I have went through all of this. I blew out accounts, I blew fundeds, I blew evals. I know how it feels. But when you win, your brain automatically thinks you're doing something right, and it's going to push you here, which is a good state to be in. To be a winner, it's a good state. But when you lose and you go here, that's when you know you're going to be profitable. When you lose and you're in the ascendance path, that's when you know you're going to be profitable, because you are not letting trading go on about your day. You're not letting trading get in front of your daily tasks. If your trading outcome is in front of your daily tasks, you're gonna be in hell. But you need to look at trading as a hobby. It's not even your job, it's a side job, it's a side quest. Don't take it serious. If you take it serious, you're gonna burn out. Don't take it serious at all. So once again, to get to this rocket, you need to get through here. You need to get through here and go on to the higher levels of atmosphere and make it out the planet. That's what you have to do. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it makes sense, and I'm going to be dropping more psychological sauce on the way, guys. It's going to be never ending. I have so much to talk about. We can talk about quantum mechanics, law of attraction, law of assumption, etc. We will talk about all of this. Thank you for watching the video, my profitable traders. Hit that like button, subscribe. I love you all. Peace.